Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mary here, also known as Sunny Love. Today we are on our 180th day, and this is my fourth book, Let's Get Real, Lessons Learned from the Field we've been going through. This is the 8th time that I will be talking about some of the contents within my book under Dr. Mary Whitney. I wanted to thank each and every one who has been here these 180 days now together, because I know quite a few have watched it every day. Thank you so much for your commitment to yourself and to the work that we're doing on ourselves together and sharing out with the world, I hope. And so let's get real, lessons learned from the field. And I know all of you have learned quite a bit while journeying through this thing we call life, right? And so I'm sharing openly a lot of the things that helped me become who I am today as Reverend Dr. Mary Whitney. I wanted to say, those of you who have been here this whole 180-day journey together, if you are new here with us today, you can go back and look at some of the other clips. Many of them have different titles, and we have been walking through a journey headed to 365 days together of transformation, of healing, and faith and self-discovery, okay? After completing intensive training to become a volunteer victim offender dialogue facilitator, I became deeply committed to the work of reentry, healing, restorative practices, and over time, my credentials and performance began opening doors I never imagined possible because of that experience. And so I want us to hug ourselves, and I want us to we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. After being a volunteer victim offender dialogue facilitator, I was invited to speak at a youth summit in Minneapolis, and later became a part of an alternative charter school in Blaine. Now they're in Anoka, where I provided circles of support for students and community and youth, right? And so I also facilitated healing circles throughout the local parks and community spaces. And sometimes some of the things that the youth share with us call me to say, hey, I need to call someone else in so I can go talk to our adults. Yes, to help them through some of the spaces and things that they're going through so that we are all collectively engaged together. Yes. And my early training began under respected restorative justice leaders in our community, and eventually I co-facilitated circles alongside them for several years before stepping out on my own. I was later trained in adult circles by a professional from Minnesota's major university. And I continued attending workshops and practicing continuously to sharpen my skills. And eventually I became a trained and certified volunteer neutral with a major restorative justice center here in Minnesota, and also received the Spirit of Peace Award in 2010 for the work I was doing with the youth in the community, because that work matters and it does change things. This work taught me something very powerful. No one is above anyone else. Every voice matters. Every story deserves to be heard. Healing happens through dialogue, accountability, and human connection. And I say many try to hide who I am and the work that I'm doing in the world, but that work can't be hidden because the youth know who I am and they know what we've done together. And I have seen a lot of adults now healed, working, doing things that even themselves they never imagined. Imagination can take us many places if it's not stunted. And I thank you for all that you're doing, working, and grooming yourselves. Because you know, once you open up, it matters. And you're on a new journey. Today is the day of the world that you can do some things that really matter. And there's nothing to stop you from having your voice heard. So speak out, speak up. And let's get real, because you're learning lessons while being in the field. If this journey touches you in any way, do not hesitate to continue journeying us along this journey. 365 days, that is the plan. I say the Lord willing for me. And so come back tomorrow on day 181st together. And so we're going to sit up straight again. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Thanks to all who have liked, who have subscribed, who have shared our YouTube channel with another. We take nothing for granted here. And don't take yourself for granted either. We love you. We hope that you are safe and that you are taking care of yourself. And we will see you on day 181st, the Lord willing, tomorrow. Have a great day. We love you. Bye.